resultant of parallel forces. No? So, yun. So, parallel forces lang. So, ganun lang ang sign convention natin for parallel forces. Upward positive, downward negative. No? So, kunin mo lang no, yung sum. No? So, kung 10 newtons niyan, 10 newtons, 30 newtons, 30 newtons. No? So, resultant niyan. So, add mo lang. No? So, negative 10, negative 30, negative 30. So, that is negative 70 newtons. So, kunin mo lang yung resultant force. No? So, ayun. So, ganun ang resultant no? ng parallel forces. No? So, next, position. So, the position of the resultant can be calculated using the Varignon's theorem. No? Ayun. So, di ba, resultant force, no? So, moment at point O. So, meron kang D times FR, no? Or FR times D, no? So, ayun po, no? So, that is the resultant, no? Of moment resultant or moment of resultant force. So, FR times T, no? So, yung FR times T, so equal yan sa moments ng bawat forces doon sa system mo, no? So, 'di ba? F1 times x1, F2 times x2, and F3 times x3. So, ganun po. So, equal sila doon. So, gagawin mo, no? So, meron ka ng summation of moments, no? So, hanapin mo yung distance t. So, divide both sides by resultant force. No? So, distance or position of the resultant force, so that is equal to summation of moment over resultant force. So, ganun po ang pagkuha. So, pipili ka ng moment center. No? Ayun po. Ganun po yung pagkuha ng moment center. So, halimbawa, ito. Sample problem 1. So, determine the resultant of the parallel forces. No? So, ayun. So, meron kang 20 newtons downward, 10 newtons downward, 30 newtons upward, and 40 newtons upward. So, solve natin. So, resultant, so FR, so that is equal to, so 20 newtons, so downward, so negative 20, 10 newtons, negative 10, 30 newtons upward, so that is positive, and 40 newtons downward. No? So, resultant force is equal to, ano sagot? So, that is negative 40 newtons. No? So, that is the resultant force. No? And so, negative 40, it means the resultant force is downward. No? Ayun po. So, nasan siya? Ano yung position? No? So, walang sinabi no, kung saan yung moment center natin. No? Kasi magbabalik ng theorem tayo. No? So, gawin natin, mag-moment tayo at A. So, moment center natin at A. So, ibig sabihin, ang magiging position ng resultant force is right of A. No? So, right of A. No? So, halimbawa, basta right of A. No? So, halimbawa, ito yung resultant force mo. So, FR. No? So, ano yung distance niya from A? No? Yung perpendicular distance T. No? So, yun. So, gagawin natin. So, using Varignon's theorem, no? So, resultant force times perpendicular distance C, so equal to summation of moments at point A. No? So, provided, no, clockwise, positive. No? Ayan po. Lagyan natin, clockwise, positive. Ayan po. So, una, no? So, resultant force, So, pag moment, no, so hindi natin kino-consider yung sign, no, ng resultant force. So, that is 40 newtons times perpendicular distance t, no, kasi ayun yung unknown. So, equal saan, no? So, equal to summation of moments at A. So, moment center natin at A. So, 200 newtons, 0. The next, 10 newtons, clockwise, counterclockwise. 10 newtons. Ito, clockwise, counterclockwise. So, that is clockwise, so positive 10 newtons times perpendicular distance 2 meters. 30 newtons. 30 newtons. So, that is counterclockwise, so that is negative 30 newtons times 5 meters. Then last, 40 newtons, clockwise, counterclockwise. 40 newtons downward. Ano po? Clockwise, counterclockwise. So clockwise, so plus, no? So 40 newtons times perpendicular distance, no? So 8 meters. Then, so what is the perpendicular distance d? Ano po? So that is equal to 4.75 meters, no? So yun po. So ayun yung position ng ano? Position ng resultant force, no? Okay. So, 4.75 right of A, no? Ayun po. So next, gawin natin mag-moment tayo at B. So pag nag-moment tayo at B, so ano magiging position? Dapat ang maging sagot natin dyan is 3.25. No? Kasi kung 4 meters, no, from point A, di ba? From point A, 4.75 yan from point A. So dapat from FR to point P, so that is 3.25, no? Kasi pag pinag-add mo yon, so ayun yung total length ng car mo. No? Di ba? 4.75 plus 3.25 pa lang, so that is equal to 8 meters. No? So dapat 8 meters yung maging sagot natin. So moment tayo at B, so ibig sabihin, ang resultant force natin is left of B. No? So yun po. So left of B, no? So that is equal to, so moment natin, no? So resultant, ano resultant? No? So nandito yun, di ba? So ano magiging ikot or magiging direction ng resultant force? Moment at B. So di ba? Counterclockwise. So that is negative ano? Negative 40 newtons, no, times perpendicular distance d. So equal to, so moment ng 30 newtons, so upward, so that is positive. So 30 newtons times 3 meters. 10 newtons. Counterclockwise, no? So that is negative 10 newtons times 6 meters. Then last, 20 newtons. Counterclockwise then, so that is negative negative 20 newtons times 8 meters. So D is equal to, papakasagot. So 30 times 3 minus 10 times 6 minus 20 times 8. So divided by negative 40. So that is equal to 3.25. So ganito. No? So ganun lang ang pagkuha ng ah, direction or position ng resultant force kung meron kang parallel force system. Another example. Ito. So, a parallel force system acts on the lever shown. Determine the magnitude and position of the resultant. No? So, yan. So, una, solve natin resultant force. No? So, summation of forces, so equal to 30 pounds, no negative, 30 pounds, negative 60 pounds, 20 pounds upward, so plus, then 40 pounds downward, so that is negative 40 pounds. No? So, what is the resultant force? Ano po? So that is negative 110 pounds, no? O next, no? So mag-moment tayo at A, no? Ayun. So moment at A, no? So ang position ng resultant moment mo, ito nasa right of A, no? So let's say nandyan, the resultant force times T. So, moment at A, no? So, ano yung moment na mapoproduce ng resultant force? Clockwise, counterclockwise. Ano po? Clockwise, counterclockwise. Resultant force, no? Babagoy natin. Ano po? Ano ang moment? Clockwise, counterclockwise. So, clockwise, no? So, positive, no? So, that is FR. So, which is 110 pounds times D. So, equal to, so, kunin natin, no? Yung moment, no? Ng bawat force at point A. So, 30 pounds. Ano 30 pounds? Clockwise, counterclockwise. Clockwise, no? So that is 30 pounds times 2 feet. 60 pounds, clockwise din. So plus 60 pounds times 5 feet. 20 pounds counterclockwise, so negative. 20 pounds times 2 plus 3 plus 2. 7. 7 feet. Then last, 40 pounds, so clockwise, so plus 40 pounds times, ano yung total 11 feet. No? So D is equal to, what is D? So D is equal to 6 feet. No? So yun po. 6 feet. Next example. Ayan. So, determine the resultant of the 4 parallel forces acting on the rocker arm. So, yun. What is the resultant? No? Resultant force. So, FR, so that is equal to negative 50 downward, 40, so plus 20, so plus 60, so minus 60 Newton. So, ilan? So, negative 50 Newton. So, that is downward. No? So, dito sa system, so hindi natin alam kung sa right ng O or left ng O. No? So, ang gawin natin, na mag-moment muna tayo at point O. No? So, summation of moment at point O clockwise positive. So, equal to, so negative 20, ano magiging ikot niya at point O? 20. Clockwise, counterclockwise. So, counterclockwise, so that is negative 20 newtons times perpendicular distance 3 meters. 60 newtons. Clockwise, counterclockwise. So clockwise, so that is positive 60 newtons times perpendicular distance 8 meters. Then 40 newtons clockwise then, so plus 40 newtons times 2 meters. Then last 50 newtons counterclockwise, so minus 50 newtons times 6 meters. No? So moment at point O, so equal to, ano yung moment? What is the moment? Moment is 20 ba? Negative 20 times 3 plus 60 times 8 plus 40 times 2 minus 50 times 6. Ano sagot? Ano sagot? So that is 200 Newton meters. So that is positive, no? So iikot ng clockwise, no? So yun. So kung ang moment is 200 newtons, no? Ang resultant force is downward, no? So saan mo siya ilalagay? Sa kaliwa or sa kanan ng O? Saan po? Kaliwa o kanan? Pag nilagay mo ba siya sa kanan, kaliwa ng O, mag-produce siya ng clockwise moment? Hindi, di ba? So ilalagay natin siya sa kanan. No? So yung resultant force is nasa right of point O. No? So yun po. No? So let's say nandiyan. So FR. No? So to solve for the distance, no? So sa kanan siya, so that is 200 newtons times D. So that is equal to 200 Newton meters. So D is equal to, ano po? D is equal to
1.
ano po? Resultant force pala natin 50, sorry. 50. 50 newtons. No, what is D? So that is equal to 4 meters. No? So, ayan. So 4 meters right of point O. So yun. Very good, no?